Hey, this is Joe again, and welcome back to Stasis Bone Totem, where we are ready to enter the submarine with Moses. The Russian submarine here. Okay. Share dials, a distribution box, some conduits, some cobwebs, a door. I don't think we can go further in. Let's look at the document.
Hold there. Spiders. I do not like it here. This is no place for children to play.
More than that, it is a tomb.
I cannot go back up. Why? Stanislav Igorovich, writing a bunch of letters. Yelena Yegorovich, I am troubled. The comrade captain ordered me to do a terrible thing, an act that will leave an indelible black mark upon my heart. Yet it may be the only way to stop this crew from tearing each other apart. Are 27 lives worth the price of my soul? These musings are moot. I dare not refuse, and Gronk waits outside, listening to my pipes. I know that man is eccentric and dangerous, but what a time to inspect my plumbing. Regardless, the path ahead leads deeper into the dark. I will need you in my heart, a beacon. Yelena, I've begun my work. I had to describe it as such, but I know not what else to call it. My burden, my shame. At least I helped Komarov get the last laugh. He'd always asked me to make golubtsi. I'm sure he will enjoy forcing the men to eat boiled cabbage one last time. I thought it would just be Komarov. I thought we were giving him dignity, creating life and death. But it only led to more death, to a hunger for it. When the captain brought Kisa to me, he broke the seal. Goncharov has assembled a pack. They've been taking other crew members, delivering them to me fresh. They guard me at all times, so I'm not free in my actions. He was cooking the human meat. Great. The other survivors have been rounded up tight in the next room. We have no refrigeration now. Every day, I am sent in to peel another portion from one of them. Each time they beg me to end it, between their sobbed screams. The knife in my hand would be a final hope if I dared. I do not. I am weak. Forgive me, Lena. Being freed from the Lima has been good for the men's psyches. They are mostly their old selves. Even the few prisoners left alive seem content to forget everything that happened me hours ago. I don't know if I can do that. It weighs on me. I cannot sleep. The campsite is calm. Sergei freed himself from the captain's grip and remains with us now. There's no need for further violence with all the dead left from those last hellish days. Water is plentiful, but I cannot sleep. I've cured most of the meat. It will last for weeks now. That is as much as I can stand. Before, hunger would let me ignore my conscience, but now as I try to sate this ache in my stomach, I see their faces and hear their screams. How has Gronk remained apart from it all? He never comes for the meat. Because he has the supplies of the other guy. The shadows are watching us. Captain was right. There are demons here. Lenoka. I'm safe. I followed Gronk. He found edible LJ growing around the crystals deep in the cave. He has agreed to share with me. I begged him to tell the crew, but he stared at me like I was a fool. To feed everyone, we would have to go deeper into the shadows. We both know that it's not an option. There's something there, something more dangerous even than our disturbed comrades. My love, I think this will be my last letter to you. My wound festers and Dimitri is not the most exemplary nurse, despite his protestations to the contrary. We buried those we could find, a sailor's grave for all. At least in the end, the ocean will be a place of rest for them, rather than one of horror. I know you will never see these notes. All the same, I love you, Stas. Oh my god. Okay, we go over to the distribution box. It has a backup battery.
Charlie Mac, the pictures. These are useful.
You're right, Mose. Those are escape suits.
If any of them are left, you could use them to reach the surface. They would likely survive the water pressure outside.
They wouldn't.
Moses?
It's very old tech.
We need those suits. Do you understand?
I will find them. I am a very smart bear now.
I will aid him in his search. While I still have time.
So these suits will be useful. What is you? backup battery. It's depleted, but we know where to recharge it. And this is where some kind of tank goes to make pressure. Good. I don't think the battery can kill us, but we're gonna try. With so many things here. Before we try the door mechanism, which I'm pretty certain will work for now, we're gonna do the battery first. We know that we can use this thing, this water wheel, to charge the battery, and we know exactly where the battery charging station is. Interesting that it works with old LED batteries, old car batteries. Like if they would still use them in the 22nd century. And it's a freaking fast charger, my god. But some juice is better than none. Gonna try to freaking... Gonna also try that, sorry. Had to try it. And you supercharge yourself with the battery. And we're also gonna try to combine the escalator with the battery. Never know what actually is gonna work until we try. Okay. And the battery goes here. We need to fix that with skin.
It rumbles.
The bear got the hydraulics going.
Good job, Mose. Search the sub. You have to find those suits.
My Charlie.
Can't detect with that again. We're gonna go further into the cobwebs. And the submarine.
I do not like this.
What was this? A prison?
Oh, no. It was a pantry.
Cayne.
Pantry, yeah. We already knew that all. Can use this to go somewhere below. We stay on this floor for now. This is the pantry. We just read about what Stas did here to the others. Andre Burke. While I'm cut off and likely to soon perish, I do so with a light heart, knowing that Nikolai will protect the men, including my brother Kisa, to his last breath. If they must face death, he will guide them to a noble end. Kisa, I pray that you remember my advice to you. Do not let your emotions control you. You are a good man and a fine sailor. You have won the men's respect by your virtues, as I knew you could. Please help Nikolai. I know you do not trust him, but he's a good man, the best I've ever known. Gronk is a genius, and at his core, a decent person, but he will not be able to thwart Nikolai alone. He will never do. He will need your strength. Please, brother, do this for me. Dimitri, do not do. No going back. Save their souls. I assume that's S. That's an S. That's like short, short, short. Some long, long, long. Short, short, short. That's an O. That's an O. O-U-L-S doesn't work. Yeah, O-U-L-S. And I have no idea what that is then. O-U-L-S. Like that's it. Yeah, S-O-S. S-O-S. That's the only thing that I know. Okay, that is actually the right decode. I lost 2 people today. Kisa is dead by the hand of the man I trusted most. I know his murder is not my fault, but I cannot help feeling it is my responsibility, and this burden weighs too heavily. I have lost my dear brother, who only wanted to protect those in need, and my closest friend. Whoever that man is out there, it is not the Nikolai I knew. There's no reason left for me to fight. I'd apologize for leaving you alone with this mess, Dimitri, but you just tell me to stop pissing around and get on with it, and so I shall. Some handprints. People try to escape out of here, okay. stairway. Take a look here.
This is a door. But how can it open?
A radiation door, my friend. It would only open in cases of exposure. The escape suits would lie beyond it. You must open it.
Radiation.
Okay, we need to get radiation here to the sensor, so the door... In the possibility of a hull breach, the watertight seal will be deployed unless radioactive materials are detected in the torpedo room. Okay. Torpedo sockets, dismantle torpedo, rusty junk, and the torpedo.
Another bomb.
This one's a little more powerful, Bear.
Big powerful.
A nuke?
Yes, a smaller warhead. Designed for minimal fallout, maximum destruction. And likely radioactive after all
Even
this
after all
time.
that time, yeah.
A relic of another era.
Nuclear warheads are like, they do not like decay. Like they do decay, but the half-time for uranium, the uranium you want for those bombs is a few million years. So it has basically not decayed at all. We need a kind of key, like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Nothing of those. We need a kind of key to go in here, and then we need to solve this whatever thing that is to get the nuclear warhead out. Okay, so we can continue with him now. Wrong side. Pretty certain we're done with him. Wait. No, not wait. But I will just go to the only two interactable spots he still has. Want to try to repair that brake. That I tried already. This one I didn't, and this one I didn't. I don't have the chain anymore, but we'll try the grenade. Okay, no. Now take a look. Go over there. And then in here. And then over here. Let's try to open that door. Not like that. Bear trap.
Got it open. I can reach the wheel now.
Smart Mac.
Depends on what's behind it.
Okay, that's that. But I wanna... We were exploring the submarine and we weren't done yet. So we go back over here. And there was a way to go down there. Oh, this is submersed. Pew. And we can go back up. There's a library and an altar. Okay, this is the room of the weird
All
religious
rotting where
guy.
they lay.
Captain must have been a religious guy.
One of the old religions. Russian Orthodox would make sense. Before Cayne killed God. Relics. Memories of the lost that no one even remembers. All those who pass suffer this fate. To be forgotten.
Not everyone.
This is
I
books.
will never forget hope.
You are an empathic spirit, my friend. I admire you.
Farhan, stay awake, Farhan.
I am trying, Moses. With all my strength.
Okay, take all the books out because his compartment is behind it, yeah.
Shiny. A puzzle.
An impossible one, I'm afraid. The numbers on the dials have worn off. Or were never there.
Nothing is impossible.
I was trying the oscillator on it, which was not a bad idea. Hello, you? Can you combine the oscillator with the microphone?
Together, these two guys should let you see sound waves, even the tiniest vibrations and sounds. I think I might be a genius.
Ignoring you.
I am the genius because I taught you how to do that. This is not a fit killing instrument. Go. There was a weird... Do not click too many times.
Ingenious Moses.
Cleverest bear.
Watching you is inspirational. I am glad I am here for the story. However it ends, I am unsure to what depths of despair I would sink without you, my friend.
Okay, so we have this, a torpedo key, and a flare. Fireworks are loud and nasty. It actually works. Yay. Preparing. No, not that piece of paper, that one's better. There's more space left on it. I'm preparing 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 was like kind of arrows back and forth. Trying to prepare to write this down, yeah. Then we have like this weird thing. And that weird thing. And this weird thing. And I cannot Othia. And Ava. And tree. And no idea what that... I do not know Cyrillic. I know the start of Cyrillic, but then at some point that last one I cannot read. But that is T-R-I. That's what I can glean from that. Okay. I shoot it a bit and it left with weird taste in my mouth. Yeah. We need the flare for something later. Okay, we have an altar in that document. Let's look at the altar.
So young. So proud.
They were just standing around there. What the fuck is this? Okay. Baked beans. Beans, the magical fruit. Anyone hungry? Anyone hungry? Anyone hungry? Was so clear that these are definitely killing you. Yeah, beans are poisonous. The longer you have them in there, the more poison you get. But that poison is like aflatoxin is not that deadly of a poison, but whatever. Gonna continue here though. We can weigh stuff here. 16. Trying to weigh other stuff. We have no other stuff to... Saw without blade. The red paint looks nice. Here's a saw without a blade. That is pretty obvious. Saw without a blade and a saw. Saw with blade. The blade has been replaced, but H and rod have compromised the device's function. Won't be surprised if it falls apart when used on yourself. On yourself. Don't know what we need the saw for yet. We could try sawing all kinds of things apart, but the only thing that's useful to saw apart now might be that one. I have still no idea why we're still keeping that scrubber. Okay, that's not what we're sawing apart. Okay. We're still continuing with him though. And the guy's writings. Captain Nikolai Boynia. The Lima is no longer operational. We are stranded. Andre is gone, drowned. He went against both my advice and direct orders. I had no choice but to seal all of engineering when the flooding started. He should have followed orders. He should have listened. God protect us all. A tribulation. That is what it is. A test from God to gauge if we are worthy of rejoining him. The devils outside try our minds, while inside we tear at our own hearts. But they must understand, this is his way. He is faithful and just. If we confess our sins, he will forgive and purify us from all unrighteousness, and so we shall be delivered. I shall save these men yet. Many will be purified, made spotless and refined, but the wicked will continue to be wicked. You intended to harm me, Kisa, but God intends all things for good. The completion of our task, the salvation of our souls. None of the wicked will understand, but those who are wise will understand. It is of more importance to the Lord that a man acknowledge and confess his sickness and cry for help in his heart than with his tongue. For the tongue is capable of deception, but the heart is not. I have fed them. They are lost to sin. Goncharov roams my ship with his pack, his rage unshaked. Igorovich indulges the man's gluttony, disrespecting his sacred duty. Gronk has disappeared entirely, surrendered to sloth. And Sergei succumbs to fits of dread. Despite my ministrations, my attempts to mold him into a man like Andre. Andre, I failed you most of all. With your strength, we could have saved them. The evil shall not stand in thy sight. The devils call to me. They know the time has come. Their cause crescendo in my soul. So I say, my strength has perished, and so has my hope from the Lord. If we cannot be saved, then I shall be the one to deliver us to damnation. Most Holy Virgin, look upon me, I smile for you. And then he tried to open the freaking main hatch of the ship and found that they were indeed stranded where there was air. I thought I heard the voice of God, but I was wrong. I then heard the voice of Satan, but I was wrong again. The mundane notions of men kept fooling me into thinking there was a purpose in our being stranded here. I have led these men into sin, and they went willingly. Even young Sergei, so fearful, so pure, he partook of our craven feasts with equal zeal. They are awash in sin, and I with them. Why does it say he prayed with himself? Why not aloud? Because God listens more carefully to what his heart says than his lips. What a man thinks and feels as he prays to God is more important than the words his tongue forms. The tongue is capable of delusions, but the heart does not delude. It shows a man as he is. I hear the devils shrieking again. They are a product of my broken mind, but the shrieks seem so real, so insistent. The putrid rot of sin exacts its toil. I'm certain the other men are suffering too. I could save Saraja from his pain, his timorousness, but I cannot grant relief to the others. They would prevent me. There's another way. The torpedoes remain untouched, still bristling with power. Their arming key is hidden in my safe. So will God choose between two men for his house, and will choose not the one who appears outwardly righteous, but the one whose heart is filled with God's healthy righteousness. I shall bring this demonic circus down, Andre, and rejoin you at last. But then he didn't explode the ship, although he could have done it because he had the key. He could have just armed the nuke. Okay, torpedo. We have the key.
This symbol, it is bad.
You got that right.
1.
Looks like it has a radiation
4.
shield, too.
Mose, please be careful.
And not just for his sake. That thing goes off, it takes all of us.
Okay. That's my screwdriver? We're doing wrong order here on purpose. Why? Why doesn't it blow us up? Saw blade? Okay. Good. This says 1. This says 4. So yellow's 1. That is 4. That is 3. So we go. No? I am weirdly not understanding this. 1 here. 2 here. 3 here. And 4 here. No. This also, yeah, this has the same thing as the 4, and this has the weird pattern of 1. This has... What's that pattern? It has the pattern of 2. Blue is 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have a new bomb.
Oh, good job, Mose. Good job.
It's fun to play on this like a drum. Okay, nuclear warhead. Try to use that with the gong. I'm thinking about going to the gong, but that's such a long way. Okay, let's just do this for now. Yeah. Where's the interaction point? I'd see it. Okay, let's try to take the seal off with raw power.
The shield from the warhead is small, but it's lead-lined.
It should still be helpful if you stumble into more hazardous materials or leaks that need to be quickly contained. You don't want to be close to this thing when it goes off. I don't think removing the shielding was a good idea. I hope it isn't leaking radiation. The radiation leaking of uranium or plutonium warheads is neglectable. It's really low. Like, if you know those watches that have the green glowing in the dark stuff on it, that has more radiation than a full-blown big, like more, like the radiation coming out is more severe than of a full-blown nuclear warhead. Just because like the halftime is just so much more of uranium.
Water. All water.
Moses, keep going. The escape suits have to be through there.
I do not like water.
Moses.
I do not like water. I will not go into the water.
What? He actually doesn't? Why? It's so warm. What? It is warm? It is not warm. It is uranium or plutonium. Those are not warm. If it was like a cesium bomb, yes, that would be warm. Okay, I have no idea how to continue here. So we're continuing with him. We have that new place over here. Okay, this is clogged somehow. Some more bone piles and muck and stone. There's the milling mechanism, a troglodyte. The main thing looks broken. Dark fluids running from the shattered cowl and burst body. Pallid rubber skin and inhuman digits twitch with evaporating ghost life. Some more bones on the floor, some leaking water. Okay, we go to the milling mechanism.
The grinding wheel dislodged. Gotta disconnect the main wheel from the milling stone. Somehow. Wood piece got jammed in the rivets.
Can you get it out?
No. Tension from the wheels got it wedged. Only way maybe would be to cut it.
Okay, get me that saw.
Got it. Water wheel's free.
Way to go. Now get out of there.
Fast as I can.
Okay. I don't think this is needed anymore. So this is now moving. We still need to repair the freaking broken things here. Okay, try everything here. This. Beans? Flare? Scrub. Okay. So we can try. What we can try is combining stuff. The radiation shield and put the baked beans in. Yeah. This interface is sometimes confusing. Put the grenade in. Okay. Grenade with a flare. No. Okay. But we're ready to continue her story downstairs. I don't think we have something to sacrifice here. I mean, we could sacrifice the beans, the thing, or like use on Sev, the warhead. All of that doesn't really make sense. And the flare we need downstairs. Okay. Go, go, go. It will take an eternity to go down there. And I'm pretty certain I'm not supposed to go back down and up the stairs a few times. So I was supposed to solve that titanium puzzle earlier, so that she could have replicated the screw of the UAV earlier, before going down here. But that's just now the thing we're doing here. Okay, flare. Beans. Grenade. Scrubber. Radiation shield. Puncture it. There's something not working here. I'm just trying everything here because we're freaking stuck right now. Okay, we're stuck. Great. Well, the only thing I think we can do is something about this. I assume I didn't click the right point with this, or this. I still don't know why the flare plus grenade combo doesn't work. Flare plus beans. Bean grenade. Are you kidding me? Beans and dagger. try taking stuff apart with him. I didn't try everything here with him yet. Beans. What else? Flare. And live grenade. Take the flare apart. Take the grenade apart. I'm pretty certain I tried the grenade. Okay. This was this a no working brakes, yeah? Cable brake failure. Yeah, we need to repair that. I don't think he has anything else left to do. Oh, I don't like being stuck. I'm pretty certain I tried everything. What else do we have with her? There's no interaction point left here, but you never know whether the game's lying to you. The nuclear warhead is definitely wrong here. These are both non-interactable. Mech. I'm pretty certain he has non-interactable stuff now. What? Why is that here? Moses? What? He just doesn't want to. Take water out. I don't know how to get rid of the water here. With beans, maybe. Did I try everything here? Like, he just doesn't want to. Okay, we're gonna go and look at every interactable again. This doesn't have any more interactions. We might have missed just a singular pickup, which allows me to, like, maybe chemical that will suck in all the water. Or something like that. Or something here that can unclog the boat. $16. This says 16. Why? And nothing else could be weight. But this is 16. I don't know why. Okay, we know that we need the magical the magical beans to create a counterweight to something. We're done here. Okay. Moses has nothing else to interact with, meaning that he just needs to be given something in order to continue. So he can wait here. Pretty certain on that. Mech. We're done with the battery thing. We are done. What else could we? This just normal looksies? Yeah, there's nothing about this. No, there was no interactable there. She said, like, get out of something like get. Whoa, whoa, what's that? This is showing me to do something counterclockwise, but I don't know what that is. Maybe we still can interact with this. It doesn't look like it. There's no interaction points left. It's So I'm pretty certain we're done with mech. Still gonna run to the other 2 interactable spots, which are over here. That's just a PDA, so the sacrifice here, which we're pretty certain had no interactable points still. Yeah, would have surprised me if that worked. We already got two items out of that thing. Can you tell me there? And I'm pretty certain we were done with that thing up there. Meaning that the only possible way to continue with we are missing some shit again. Like a singular pickup on one of these singular screens. Which is mostly the stuff I don't like. Forehead, flare, live grenade, baked beans. Trying to charge stuff here. Yeah, I would have been surprised if that worked. And that's just a PDA. Okay. Meaning we actually can only continue with Charlie. Just that we cannot continue with Charlie. We go there. Did we forget any interaction with the brakes? I don't think so. We tried to tear everything apart. We tried to put everything in here. We tried to combine everything. So, logic-wise, you are the solution. But where is it? I tried each and every item on here. Like, we know that the flare works. Like, it's not that the flare doesn't work. Yeah, this like does nothing. It's the wrong time of day or what? Okay, but with her we have a lot more different interactables. We tried interacting with that. That is nothing again. Great. We have to look at every single interactable again. This says nothing here. Burn all the tattooed skins is not the solution. This one's done. The interesting one was the one where we couldn't turn the thing, which is not this one. It's that one. Yeah.
What
That's a
do
start.
we have here?
This limestone disc is lovely.
I don't like the look of that thing.
They shine like stars.
Okay. We found that thing. Okay, turning all heads made that one that we couldn't turn. Okay. Should have checked back on that thing as soon as I went down, but it's still a stupid puzzle that way.
Wow. The engineering, it's
amazing
amazing.
for its age.
For
Yeah.
its age. You said this was a calendar?
Rudimentary technology. Primitive belief system.
I tried everyone. This one. This one we saw on the thing downstairs. Like, the only thing we saw was that. Even if so, we tried each and every thing, and these three we cannot change. So we need to look at all the carvings she's found. Including the ones in here on that terminal. Why are some of them mirrored? Okay, we don't see the claw. No, it's just there. Like, yeah, it's the original state. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Take a look-see. We used that already. We're supposed to find us some clues to solve this, and all the clues must be here because nobody else had been at the temple. Oh god, do we have to do the order of symbols here? No, not single one has a symbol that is working with that stone disc above. I think only the first one actually. This symbol might be up there. That's very weird. I'm pretty certain we need to get our clues down here. So we saw this symbol. This symbol with a lot of blood on it. And there's more blood with a different symbol. Maybe that tells us that's not the right symbol. I don't get this. Does the gong mechanism now work? Okay, listen to it. Woohoo! Okay, that was probably terrible. But the thing upstairs is making sounds. And one of the things might make exactly that sound. That's the only lead we have. Yeah, go the long way around, thank you. Yeah, it was sound. A clay oily tank. A flammable oil-like substance within the large earthen receptacle has seeped into the prepared channel.
This smells like oil.
That's corpse oil.
That's your flame source. Assuming our new AI overlord knows what it's talking about.
100% accuracy prediction. I am human.
Like from human bodies you can, or like animal bodies, you can prepare like this weird black oily stuff that actually burns. And we're supposed to go to ignite it. So we're gonna ignite the fire and start the ritual of sacrifice and gonna gong that gong all in tomorrow's episode. Have a nice day and see you with that.